Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Jungle Book 2, Baloo's Revenge. As the animals themselves search for a little payback against House Cleaver in Perfidious Pete Plays Sheltered. Now, they say animals can sense evil, which makes me wonder if the bear that savaged Ward and Donna last episode wasn't enraged by the scent of Wally clinging to their clothes. I mean, if anybody in the house is gonna have the scent of evil, Wally Cleaver is that man. He has to smell like pure evil, which I think explains why the ravaging happened. Maybe the bear that Wally diced like a tomato in a Ginsu knife commercial was the mate of the one that ripped Donna and Ward apart. Or maybe that really was like a drunken, bitter, revenge-bent Baloo out for justice because at some point in their campaign of terror, Wally and the Beeve cut Mowgli down and laughed while he pleaded for mercy. It could have happened. They've killed so many people at this point. The faces have all merged into a blur. They say the faces of those you killed haunt you forever, but I gotta assume for Wally and the Beeve, they just kind of blend into one big melange of faces, sort of an every ethnicity kind of thing. One of those, like you've seen one of those videos where they take 1,000 faces and overlay them on each other, and the features all blend into kind of a generic homogeneity sort of person. That's what I imagine the faces of the people they've killed look like to Wally and Beeve. There's just so many. At any rate, you know what? It's going to be a mystery. We're never going to know. Because Donna and Ward were in such a hurry to get back to the shelter and treat their wounds that they left that bear's carcass in the wilderness to rot. So Baloo, mate of a fallen foe, we're never going to know. The thing is, Wally, you got to be prepared when you go out in the wilderness now. The animals, they've got your scent. They're hungry for your blood, which I suppose for you is good. You know what? Maybe there's no real reason to fear. I'm sure when Donna and Ward come back and tell Wally what happened, he's just going to use this tale as evidence that not only should he be killing every single human and animal that he meets, but also that he should hunt down and butcher their families, pets, and anyone they've ever cared about too, just to be on the safe side. Must have been like reading the Donald Trump foreign policy handbook, I guess, and he's decided to adopt and take those strategies to heart. I don't know. We got an incoming radio transmission, though, and we're not going to recall Donna and Ward. They're already on their way back to the shelter, so there's no real reason to recall them. They will not be getting back any faster. Meanwhile, June Cleaver found a medium house out in the wasteland. Yes, go ahead. You can check that out. Wally, why don't you and the Beeve? It's raining now. Why don't you take a shower? We'll try and get everybody's needs as satisfied as it's possible to get them. Stumbled across a good location for some loot. Well, check it out, Ward, and see what's going on. I'm sure it's fine. Lord of Base, there's somebody in this mine. It looks like they want to talk. What should we do? Well, I mean, if they're trapped in a mine, you should maybe consider helping them, dropping rocks on them. We are House Cleaver. The words of House Cleaver are cruelly sharp, so dropping rocks on them wouldn't be out of character. I don't know, though. George has the best handlebar mustache we have ever seen in the apocalypse. He looks sort of like a post-Judgment Day Yosemite Sam. Well, y'all crazy varmints, what you doing down here in my mind? Look at me, look what the wind blew in. I can confirm that we were blown in by the wind. Was that a crack, George? Are you making fun of the fact that these two are ladies and that they have somewhat, delicate physiques? They're not giant bruisers or anything? Is that what you're poking fun at? Because they will cut a man, they'll cut you. Is that a good thing for you or for me? Oh, so Joyce is like curious now whether or not maybe George was just trying to hit on her. Like, look at the wind blew in. She's like, is that a good thing for you or a good thing for me? Because I wouldn't mind taking a ride on that handlebar mustache, if you know what I'm saying, George. You want a partner? Look no further. I'm pretty old now, and I got to be that way by being good. This good. Oh, there are going to be a pair of mustache rides in George's very immediate future here, I think. No, I'm sorry, George. I couldn't, in good conscience, take a mustache ride on someone even as well mustachioed as yourself. I mean, it's all waxed up. I have to assume that's going to leave like a film on my naughty bits, and then I got to go scrub it, and it's a whole thing. There's infection risks, and you know what's probably just not worth it. I can go home and jerk it. I don't have to worry about any waxy buildup. Can tell you're good at staying alive, but attitude won't cut it with us. We're going to have to pass. You'll be surviving long after the wolves have stripped my bones clean. There aren't a lot of wolves in my shelter, but considering you live in an open mine, George, I have to assume that probably wolves are more of a you problem than an us problem. Our water storage is at max capacity. What did we find inside the mine? The more interesting question. Gas mask, which I kind of desperately want. What the hell is this? Metal ore. Also magnesium and cordite, which we could use to make explosives. I definitely want that wood. I really want the gas masks. Let's get rid of that water. Pick up the gas masks. Anything else in here we could probably forego. Alright, let's continue on. Water storage is at max capacity. We should really be having Wally and the Beeve get out. Otherwise, we're just wasting water. Although they are both showering right now. Showering also consumes water. Just take everything. For now. We'll weed through the junk when you guys get back. What are you up to, Charles? Drinking my water and eating my food, huh? Alright, well, you know what? There's like a billion things to shelter here, Charles, that need to be fixed. Why don't you get to handymanning? Time for you to earn your keep, son. Do I actually want any of this junk? I mean, I would take the food, but no, I don't really want any of this stuff. Right, so hold on a second. Let's open up the old clipboard. The shower needs fixed. The freezer needs repaired. The stove, the toilet, and the punching bag all need fixed. All right, well, let's just start with the toilet. Fix the toilet, fix the stove, then you can fix the shower when you're done with that. Good guy George, or good guy Charles, rather. I mean, it's good guy Francis who's out stumbling across the bank. Charles, you gotta earn your keep. We can't send you out on a mission because your loyalty is low, but in the meantime, you got work to do. Ward Cleaver stumbled across a small house, might have some good look. Sure, take a look. There's black rain on the surface now, but hey, rain is rain. Man, Charles, you are really quite handy. You fixed that up real quick. Fix the bed. When you're done with that, fix the other bed. Wally, you and Beeve really don't need much of anything, do you? Found something at the bank. Am I interested? Yes, I'm interested in what you found in the bank. Specifically, if they were valuables, jewels, monies, and or other things that probably wouldn't be that useful in an apocalypse. We don't have any room for the cement. Well, we'll get rid of these old TVs then, because I do want that bag of cement. We can use it to expand the shelter. I also kind of want that circuit board. What would I get rid of in favor of the circuit board is the question. Probably this limestone, since I picked up a sack of cement. No real need for limestone. The rocks, we've got enough rocks to bludgeon people's brains in with. We probably don't need to be picking up more. Here, Wally, since you're doing nothing, why don't you go fix that? Or radio talk. Always approach. Oh, God, we should not have approached strangers. We should have snuck away. I keep forgetting that Ward and Donna are grievously injured. And this guy, Gregory, is wielding a length of pipe. We could be in trouble. All right. Let's try and trade. Need anything? You got anything? You're sorry. Okay, let's keep this orderly. Gregory, pal, I like the way you think. Orderly is good. Orderly is safe. I'm gonna trade you a can of Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs for your can of Chef Boyardee beef ravioli. We'll each have a happy day knowing that you can enjoy some delicious spaghetti and meatballs while I enjoy a nice meat-filled spaghetti pasta. Everybody wins. Nobody has to die today, George. Congratulations. You won, buddy. You won. Although your skin has a really unhealthy power, I gotta wonder about your overall health and well-being. And now I'm curious about maybe eating your ravioli. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Whatever you've got is catching. That's my concern. Yeah, we're done transferring items. We don't need any of that stuff. Alright, we gotta send Wally and the Beeve out. We're just wasting water. We'll come back to you, Radio. I gotta set up an expedition. Wally and the Beeve's needs, except for having to take a little bit of a poop and maybe being a little hungry and thirsty, the Beeve is pretty good. So, yep, let's set this up. Next person, well, it's Wally and the Beeve. Those two go out together. The question is, where do we send them? I think we send them to Scalper's territory and check out this old abandoned hospital. First we hit this medium house. Then we hit this medium house. Then we hit whatever this mystery location is. Then I think we hit bam, bam, bam on the way back. And you know what? Also, anywhere we have not been, let's go there. That's 69 water. That's a hell of a trip. We're going straight into Scalper's territory. But I still feel pretty good about it. I mean, it's Wally and the Beeve here. Come on. We are going to equip this tent. Wally and the Beeve also definitely get gas masks. Wally, he's not going anywhere without his hatchet. Come on. He's a straight up fucking brutal axe murderer. Did Bill Paxton in Frailty go anywhere without his axe? Of course not. The axe was magic. It's what let him see the demons so that he knew when the monsters were afoot and he knew who he had to carve up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Wally has that same fucking paradigm going. He's not going anywhere without his axe. He needs that axe, frankly. Beeve, I can't remember what your strength is, but I remember giving you a baseball bat and regretting it because your strength wasn't quite high enough to wield it. Do we have a slightly lower strength weapon? 14, 11, 8 on a pipe. It's also 8 for a bat, and the pipe just does crappier damage. I know you're not strong enough for a length of wood. We could give you a rock. I'll say it kind of doesn't really matter what. Yeah, just take the bat. It doesn't really matter what we give you, because Wally's just going to... He explodes whatever he hits into a cloud of mist every time he swings his hatchet anyway, so it barely matters. Yeah, go ahead. Wally and a beef. Get thee gone. Get thee to a nunnery. Good guy Francis found out a small petrol station. You should definitely check it out. Also, who's coming back with my car parts, by the way? Let's check the vehicle very quickly. What are we missing? We got a clutch cable. We got a battery. We have a spark plug, I know, coming back. And possibly a distributor as well. What we need is an alternator, a starter motor, and a fan belt. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for those things. I really do want to fix up the Walter White van so that Jesse and I can go out into the distance and start to cook. Laura, you spotted somebody out in the distance. Do you want to try and talk to him? Sure, you can approach a stranger. You and June are still in fairly good shape. Oh, sorry, you and Joyce, rather. Also, I think Joyce has found her twin, except in red. She's a red-headed twin. Joyce, you go here. We're going to bully you, Nancy. I need all your stuff, and to be clear, I am not asking. You're not gonna make with the goods, huh? All right then, well, get shanked. You had a chance, Nancy. You could have just coughed them up, and we could have done this the easy way. But you, no, you had to do it the hard way. Oh, you blocked my subdual attempt, huh? Well, all right, prepare to get ganked. I'm gonna try another subdual here. Actually, she resisted. Well, just go punch her in the fucking head, then. Oh, shit. Don't leave the knife! Yeah, that's right. We caught you. Now subdue this chick. There we go. We subdued her by stabbing her in the throat. The most effective method of subdual ever, by the way. Definitely, well, you know what? I can't fault its effectiveness. If you want to subdue someone, stab them in the throat is definitely going to make sure they are subdued. They will never be fighting back ever again. Because you kind of need your throat, what, for breathing and eating and, you know, keeping the blood inside your body. Those are all vital functions that the throat serves. And if somebody sticks a big knife into it, it's going to have a tough time completing its major functions. Let's fix the punching bag, fix the freezer, and then I think we'll go up to the surface. Hey, Charles, since you're the only guy left in the bunker, our to-do list is going to fall to you. It's entirely your responsibility at this point. We'll take the food, we take the bad, we take them both, and there we have a little Facts of Life theme. Do I really want this extra can of fuel? The charcoal and matches go to an incinerator, and we don't even have one. And as easily as we've been finding fuel, I'm not sure we actually need to build one, to be perfectly frank. Is there anything I want to get rid of? Is there anything I don't need more than I need that can of fuel? Probably this nylon. Actually, we have a ton of nylon coming back. The water, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to bring home. It wouldn't hurt, but it's also not especially necessary. This pipe, we have so much pipe. Yeah, I'd rather have fuel than pipe. Gotta have something to put through the pipe. We don't really need a pipe if we have nothing to put through it. Man, Charles, you are a fixin' beast, man. You're a friggin' machine. Look how fast Charles is fixing up the dump. He has everything taken care of except for the water filter and the air filter, I think. Oh, he's got to fix the shower. Well, here, do this. Fix the shower. When you're done fixing the shower, go put on the radiation suit. Feel pretty good about it. Charles, I think Charles is going to be a strong addition to the bunker. He's just like our handyman. He's our live-in Mr. Fix-It. Stuff gets broken. Charles is there on the spot, handy with a wrench and also a blowtorch, apparently. Although using a blowtorch to fix a wooden shelf seems like a fairly questionable proposition, but hey, if it gets the job done, whatever it takes. We got June and good guy Francis. Hail, traveler, and well met, Donald, Renaissance Fair reject from the post-apocalypse. Sure, it's the apocalypse, but that's no need to mean we can't have a Ren Fest. Ha ha ha! Come forth in your finest clothing. Enjoy some mead and a turkey leg, and also men hitting each other with sticks on horseback. I've never been to a Renaissance fair. I don't actually know what goes on there. Except that you can get a leather mug, which seems pretty cool, honestly. I wouldn't mind having a leather mug. What is your cup made out of, Pete? What are you drinking your mead out of? I am drinking this mead out of the skin of a dead animal. It just seems kind of... It seems vaguely metal. Renaissance time was pretty metal, turns out. Are you hurt? Are you bleeding? There's never enough blood. I need more. I need yours. Man, Donald, call me crazy. I think you're going to have a tough time getting it. Because this is June Cleaver and good guy Francis, and these guys don't fuck around. See? June she's going to insert knives in your vital organs, and Francis is just going to follow that up with more knives going in your vital organs. You're never even going to get a swing, chum. Good guy Francis, I know you're reluctant to kill, but once again, it was you or him, man. He was coming right for you. You had no choice. Had to be done. You had to put him out of his misery. You had to put him down, Francis. You had to put him down. I'm going to take those antibiotics because I think we had Beaver use one. Francis is really building up his combat stats, and he's also really building up his trauma as well, which is, yeah. Trauma goes away. This is why I feed the cat just monumental amounts of food. Donna is not looking too good. Donna, you've looked better. You really have. We're going to need some medical attention here for Ward and Donna. They did get torn apart by a bear. Take the gas mask, take the motor, take the nail, take the water, take the fuel. Coffee beans. We do not have a coffee machine, so I'm not really going to prioritize bringing back coffee beans. There's nothing we could do with it. You know what, Francis? Just eat them. It's fine. Just make a nice snack of it. I told people eat coffee beans for whatever reason, but you feel like a snack, buddy? There you go. You got it. All right, Ward, as soon as you officially get back into the building, we're going to start taking care of your needs, because I think you and Donna are both bleeding, and I'd prefer to not have you die here. Good guy Francis and Joyce have found a small house out in a wasteland. Joyce now has radiation poisoning, and it's because we sent her out without a gas mask. Oh, Joyce and Donna are back, too. Found someone here, but they haven't seen us yet. Want us to try to talk. Okay, come on, Wally. This is just pretense. We know you're not going to try and talk to those strangers. You're going to chop them into a billion chunks. You're going to make them into stew meat. This is what you're going to do, Wally. You found Betty. See, now this is a chance to redeem yourself, Wally. A beautiful young woman, alone, desperate in the wilderness, possibly in need of help. And what are you going to do, Wally? What are you going to do? What's your go-to move here? You bully her. Yeah. This isn't your day now, is it? It's really not. Wow, she uppercut Beaver like a champ, but she's not going to get away with that. Oh, good God, Wally. The man is an artist with a hatchet. I don't know what to say. Frankly, I'm at a loss. Beaver goes in there swinging his bat, trying to look like a home run champion, and just gets immediately smacked down like a bitch. Meanwhile, Wally walks up and just hews her in half with 3 deft swings. The man is killing prowess. Say what you want. He may be a monster, Wally. He may be a monster, but you cannot fault the effectiveness with which he murders. It is unparalleled, man. Unparalleled. So we can take everything except for these 2 cans of food, which I'm assuming we're out of pantry space for. That's fine. We have plenty of food. I'm not really that worried about it. Okay. Small house has some stuff that might be useful. First off, examine those. Yes. What do we want to do? We'll take the teddy bear. More coffee beans. Fantastic. We'll take the cement. The battery, the duct tape. We're already carrying a circuit board, so no reason to not pick that up. Let's confirm that. Okay, now, what we got to do, Donna, you have radiation poisoning, so go take anti-rad tablets. Then we got to get back to Ward. Ward, you go get in a shower before you eat, because you are filthy, and I don't want you getting food poisoning. Radio. Medium house has some good loot. Let's take a look. Ward also has an infection. Okay, well, hold on a second. Ward, cancel this and go take antibiotics. Donna, you're feeling okay. All right. Sleeping is acceptable for you then. Good guy, Charles. You can return the radiation suit now that you're finished. Small stuff, what do you think? Yeah, go ahead and fish whatever looks useful and grab whatever you need. Also, if you hear some banging, popping, and exploding in the background, rest assured I, too, have not read a page from the Donald Trump Foreign Policy Handbook. It's A couple days before the 4th of July, and my neighbors, for whatever reason, have decided that they should detonate most of this country to celebrate the birth of their nation. They're making a pretty good dent in the sky so far. They're really setting off a lot of fireworks. I apologize for the noise, but nothing I can really do about it. I guess they have a lot of money that they felt they didn't have any particular use for and decided to literally set it on fire. I kind of want this transistor. Is there anything I want less than a transistor? Yeah, that valve. Take that, valve! Never gonna give me Half-Life 3? I'll abandon you in the wilderness to die. Okay, Charles, you know what? I want you scanning the frequencies on the radio. That's your duty for the foreseeable future. Scan the radio frequencies. This food also is gonna go to waste, but we have a pretty good supply of gas masks now. Okay. Food storage is at max capacity. Joyce, you have radiation poisoning, so come take some anti-radiation medicine. Laura is feeling okay. Laura, you just take care of your own needs. Francis found a small house out in the wasteland. Okay, check it out. We've got a potential someone coming to the door. Old Sandra over there. Ward, what are you doing just standing around like an asshole? Go take a shower. Joyce is now cured of radiation poisoning. Ward's gonna go to sleep. Well, as long as nobody eats before they shower, I really don't care. Just don't eat. No, take a shower. I can see you're going for food, Joyce. This is unacceptable. Shower before you eat. It's like at the pool, Joyce. You don't get to get in the pool until after you've showered. That's the rule. I'm sorry to have to enforce it, but you must shower before entering the pantry. We should probably consider... Hey, do we have what it takes to upgrade our workbench, too, by the way? Is this something we can do? Once you're finished with that, what are we missing? We need 3 switches. We still need 18 wood? Ah, good God, I'm going to have to find a whole friggin' pharmaceutical plant full of Viagra in order to satisfy that need. Wood is really all we need. The switches, we probably... I think we've got a couple of those coming back already. We'll keep an... Okay, so switches are going to be sort of our priority. Our water storage is at max capacity. That's fine. Is there anything else we might want to craft? Another bed would not be a terrible idea. Medium house out in the wasteland. Sure, check it out, Beeve. There might be another victim in there. And I think we have a full rack of tools. Workbench efficiency, 100%. We have every single tool. Beautiful. One of everything. I love it. I like it. I kind of mix those up. It's supposed to be I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. You do I love it, I like it, I want to go and fight it. That's the only thing I can think of that's going to rhyme with that. Signaling us they want to talk. Probably they're signaling us, oh God, you're covered in blood. Please, please stay away from my home. And never mind, this guy is someone we have not seen before. Larry? What's with the costume, buddy? I mean, I have to assume this is a costume. Or are you some kind of vicious cannibal and that's finger bones? Let's have Wally talk. Well, let's probe a little and... Oh, God, Larry, you have no idea what you're in for. Wally is going to defile your corpse after he murders you. He's going to probe. You're going to kill you, eat your skin, eyes, and organs, and I'm going to make tools out of your bone. 5 tools that will serve me. Larry, you're a violent cannibal, and that is definitely a necklace of human bones, but I hate to break it to you, champ. You fucking met your match. No real clothing, poor weaponry. You're nothing to me. Oh, this is the... You're not an honorable fighter. I won't fight like this. I'm out of here. Okay. Well, so the rapacious cannibal was scared off by the fact that Wally Cleaver just took one look at him. He's like, you know what? They say animals can smell evil, and this is a situation where that literally happened. Ward, whatever it is you're doing, fucking stop it. Because it looks like you're going for food. I want you taking a shower. Nobody eats. Joyce just snuck a meal. Oh, Joyce is clean, though, so it's okay. Laura, no. You're dirty. You can't eat. You are not allowed to eat. Nope, you're not allowed to eat. You must shower before you eat. Here, walk up here for a minute. Just here. Here's an idea. Why don't you go put some fuel in the generator, Laura? We'll give you a task. That will keep you busy so that Ward can get out of that shower long enough to prevent you from giving yourself food poisoning. Also, maybe we should just build another shower. How much fuel is in the generator anyway? Someone across a medium house. Looks like it has some good loot. Sure, it's fine. Donna, you're going for food too, aren't you? Nope. You know what you're going to do? You're going to train on the punching bag. Food storage is at max capacity. How much fuel is in the generator? Generator, we could throw some more in there. Laura, add fuel. Until Ward is done in the shower, nobody is eating anything. I hate to break it to you. You guys cannot eat until you have had a shower. This is just the way it works. Cleanliness is right there next to godliness, guys. Come on. We'll take the nail. That seems fine. Don't really need any of the rest of that junk. And I do want to get through this whole lack of shower situation. Ward, as soon as you're out of the shower, I don't care what you do with your time. Do whatever you want. Check out the recycling center. We'll take the plastic. We'll take the switch. No room, huh? All right, we'll grab the nails. Give me this wool. Are we really that full? Get rid of the charcoal. Don't really need that. We don't really need these motors either. I would rather... We can take the hinges because we already have some. We'll grab a stack of wool. I think we're good. That's what I want. We got to manage this whole situation, though. And if we have to have Donna take more swings at the punching bag, I will do it. I will make her train again. Scanning the radio frequencies did not yield any information. Well, Charles, go do it again. Nope, scan the frequencies. Donna, train. Joyce, shower. No, not Joyce. No, Laura. Laura, take a shower. Joyce. Joyce, go back to bed. Go back to sleep. Laura, take a shower. Don't eat. Okay. Whew. We almost had a horrific accident there. It was like a 3 Joyce pileup. What are you doing, Joyce? Oh, you're clean, Joyce. You can do whatever you want. If you want to eat, I don't care. I don't have to stop you. Also, you could maybe feed the cat. That'd be nice. Hey, Donna, when you're done hitting the punching bag, go feed the cat. Donna has increased her dexterity. Meanwhile, Ward is just standing around. There's rain on the surface. Ward, what do you need? Really nothing. You're good. All right, we can just let you idle for a bit. Something interesting at the old large house. We've almost got the food situation sorted. Got our lens. Give me that wood. I need wood more than anything. Take this food. Books and teddy bears, if nothing else, trade really well. I would love to build a bookshelf or a toy box, but I can't build a bookshelf or a toy box because I need wood more than I need anything else, and I don't have any wood. Are you almost done in the shower, Laura? Yes. As soon as you're done in the shower, Donna, I want you to go take a shower. Don't eat. Donna, don't take a shower. Once you're done showering, then see, once you're clean, you can do whatever you want. I'm not asking a whole lot, am I? Cleanliness, again, guys, right up there. Cleanliness, godliness. Then there's, what's next to cleanliness and godliness? I don't know, goodness, wholesomeness. Fecundity, probably. If you're clean, people are going to want to be more inclined to breed with you. That's the way I feel about June Cleaver. Her wholesomeness is part of the reason why I want to impregnate her with all of my many babies. Now I've taken it to a weird place, so I'm going to answer this radio transmission. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. It's gone on long enough. Wally to Ward Cleaver. Well, let's have Wally and the Beeve claim one more victim. They already frightened off a skin-eating cannibal. This woman doesn't have a chance. Hey, buddy, don't you walk on by. What are you, a Roy Orbison song? Don't walk on by, pretty woman, pretty beaver. Come and walk with me, pretty beaver. That actually gets a little weird if you substitute the word beaver for woman. It's like very, very denigrating that way. Very, way to objectify the object of your song, Roy Orbison. Or Anne, the Roy Orbison impersonator in the apocalypse. Don't suppose I got a spare bed. No, you don't want, really, trust me, you don't want to sleep anywhere near Wally. You will never wake up. You'll regret you didn't let me into your group. You'll see. I doubt it. Call me crazy. I don't think I'm going to regret it that much. But I'm going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see more of Wally and the Beavers' continuing brutal rampage, might consider subscribing as well. Posting episodes of Sheltered every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, June Cleaver's going to go check out a restaurant, and I am going to check out on this whole episode. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.